Hey, Charlie here from guitarmasteringmethod.com, and right now I've got 3 really good exercises to help develop your guitar string bending. Okay, so these string bending exercises are, kind of designed to be practiced every day until you get really comfortable with them, get really comfortable with your string bending. So the first one is just simply what I call testing your bends. Okay, now you want to make sure that while you are bending the strings, you are bending it to the right notes. Okay, now if you're having trouble with bending the strings at all, and you want to get the right technique, you'll find another video on my channel. You can obviously click the link below, click the Guitar Master Method name, and it'll be taken to the channel. And as I said, I've got another video that will show you how to do that, how to get the correct technique for those string bends. Now, to test your bends, let's say that we're bending right here on the 9th fret of the G string. Okay, now you want to grab it with your 3rd finger, and if we're just going to be doing what's called a full bend, which is generally the most common bend out there, then what we're going to be wanting to do is bend what's called a whole note. Okay, so that's 2 frets higher. So we want to bend and then play the note 2 frets higher and see if we got it right. Now, another way you can do it is using unison bends. Okay, so so if we're still bending that same string and want it to sound like this, you can hear that back here on the 7th fret, holding with your 1st finger is the same note. So we can play these 2 strings together. Okay, so I have 3rd finger on the 9th fret, middle finger helping it out, and 1st finger on the 7th fret. Play both those at the same time. And I'm just going to bend this string until it sounds the same as the other note. If you're doing that a string lower, you need to put an extra fret in there. So a really great exercise. Start down lower on the fretboard, say about 3rd and 5th fret, and then just move up 1 fret at a time. And then once you've done that, then go down to the string below it. Now, when you're doing these kind of exercises a lot when you first start, what you might find is you kind of get this really sore pain. It's like your fingers are trying to rip away from the nail. Now, if that's happening, I recommend just stopping and then at least waiting until tomorrow before you really start going hard out with your string bending again, because otherwise, if you keep pushing through, it's going to end up so painful that you're not going to want to play guitar at all. And obviously we don't want that. Now, the second exercise is what I call half full, then 1.5 and back to full. Okay, kind of a long name, but basically what we're doing is as we're going to be doing a half bend, which is obviously just up to 1 fret higher, and then we're going to be doing a full bend and then a 1.5 and then back to full, and then obviously it's back to the half bend at the start. So all we're doing is just going like this: half a bend, full bend, 1.5, full bend, and then back to a half. Okay, so ideally it should kind of sound like this. And if you really want to break it down, you can test at each point. So you do your half bend, you test, cool, I got that one right. Go to full bend, test it, cool, and then back to a full. Now, chances are when you're first starting out, you're not going to get those nailed on your first try. So let's say that we go do the half and we're like, okay, no, okay, now what you're doing there is you're really helping your ear get used to finding that note, but you're also feeling how much pressure you need to push for a half bend. And obviously that stuff is just all happening deep in your subconscious mind, and you know, and that's soaking everything in, believe me. Okay, so it's a really great exercise to help with that mental side of things as well as the physical side of things. Now, last exercise I've got for you is kind of a cooler sounding one, and it looks like this. Alright, so it's a slash kind of style lick. He uses that like a lot, just in one spot. Now, if you want to play around with that, you can also put in a bend here. Alright, so how we're actually executing that is starting down here on the 3rd fret, playing the high E string, then with your pinky, and it has to be your pinky, don't use your 3rd finger. We're going to build up this pinky at the same time. Going to play that on the 6th fret, and we're going to pull off to your 1st finger on the 3rd fret. Sorry. All right, and then on the 5th fret, with your middle finger helping, you're going to do a full bend. Now just practice that lick in the same spot until you get comfortable with it. As soon as you are, you want to just start moving it up 1 fret at a time. Alright, now what that's going to do is really help you develop your string bending while you are doing other things, because obviously doing guitar solo, you're not always just string bending. Okay, you're doing lots of other things as well as string bending. So playing some single notes, doing some pull-offs, and bending, really good exercise to be doing. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Now, if you'd like to get some more free lessons off me, I've actually got a free lesson series over my website. You can click the link in the description box below. It's a 3 video series, show you how to play all over the fretboard, master your scales, and you know, be able to write your own guitar solo, which is obviously a lot of fun. So I am sure that you'll absolutely love it, and again, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in another one very soon. Cheers.